Once upon a time, in an old village nestled between hills and whispering forests, lived a 16-year-old girl named Lila. 16-year-old Lila was known far and wide for her kind heart and gentle nature. She developed a deep love for nature and all living things at the age of 16, and spent her days exploring the magical forests surrounding her home. One day, while wandering in the forest, 16-year-old Lila stumbles upon an injured bird. His arm was injured, and he lay helpless on the forest floor. Without hesitation, Lila gently picked up the bird and held it in her hands. She carried him carefully back to her cottage, where she tended his injury tenderly. As the days passed, Lila nursed the bird back to health. She fed him nourishing seeds and berries, and he spoke to her gently, comforting her with his soothing voice. Eventually, the bird regained its strength and was able to fly again. With a squeal of joy, it flew from Lila's outstretched hand and soared into the sky. Word of Lila's compassionate act spread throughout the village and beyond. People admired his compassion and kindness towards all creatures, big and small. They began to look to her for help and guidance, knowing that Lila would always lend a hand without expecting anything in return. One evening, as Lila sat by the village pond, she saw a group of children teasing a timid squirrel. The poor creature looked frightened and distressed. Unable to bear the sight, Lila approached the children and gently intervened. He spoke to them about compassion and respect for all living things, and soon the children understood and apologized. From that day on, Lila became a beloved figure in the village, known as the girl who speaks for the voiceless and protects the weak. He spent his time teaching others about the importance of compassion and caring for nature. One moonlit night, Lila finds an unexpected visitor on her doorstep. It was a fairy, shining with glittering wings and a kind smile. The fairy introduces herself as Lila, the guardian of the enchanted forest. She had observed Lila's good behavior and wanted to reward her. Lila presents Lila with a magical seed and instructs her to plant it in the heart of the forest. Lila followed the fairy's instructions and planted the seeds with love and care. To his surprise, the seed blossomed into a magnificent tree with glowing leaves that emitted a soft, soothing light. This tree was known as the Tree of Compassion, and its glow could be seen throughout the forest. Animals gathered around her peacefully, and people came from far and wide to witness her beauty. Lila's story became a legend, passed down from generation to generation, inspiring others to embrace kindness and compassion. And so, in a land of rolling hills and whispering forests, Lila's legacy of compassion continued to flourish, lighting the hearts of all who encountered her fairy tale magic.